In the previous episode, we saw how after the Silver Wolves noticed all the mighty monsters of the 99th floor following Seojun's command, they mistook Seojun as the legendary Great Black Dragon. So Seojun also played the role of the Wicked Dragon, and using the power of delicious food, scammed the Silver Wolves into working for him and made them Theo's bodyguards. As Seojun was in deep thinking, Theo came asking for food, saying he is really hungry and wanted to eat some fish. But well, after Seojun revealed what happened to the pond and Theo can't have any fish, he was left devastated. He started to cry, laying on the ground, saying if he can't have fish, he will not work anymore, even calling Seojun a fraud. The warrior rabbit watched Theo with a dumb face, but Seojun and the warrior rabbit, after a while near the pond, said to Theo to stop whining like a 2-year-old kid. He is trying everything he can right now to restore the pond. Seojun, after checking the pond, said now the pond was no longer poisonous, and the warrior rabbit was ready, chewing a detoxifying spring onion, to dive deep inside the pond and go into the hole to find out what is inside that hole, where that hole is leading to. So guys, today's goal is 2,000 likes. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. Now let's continue. The warrior rabbit with his war hammer, in a single swing, smashed the small entrance, shattering the huge boulder into pieces. Now, in front of Seojun, there was a huge entrance, and while observing the entrance, Seojun first complimented the warrior rabbit and asked if he would be able to go inside the hole and explore it. The warrior rabbit immediately tried to enter the cave but quickly came back, saying the inside of the cave is too dark and he can't see a thing, so he can't go and explore. Now, hearing this, Seojun was once again in a tight spot, wondering even after securing the patch, they can't explore the inside as it will be too dangerous to go underwater in a pitch-dark place, and the warrior rabbit also agreed. Then Seojun turned toward Theo, asking him if he has any item that will let the warrior rabbit see in the dark, or any item that can help in seeing in the dark. Well, Theo was busy playing with the baby rabbits, and hearing Seojun's command, Theo immediately started emptying his bag, saying as far as he knew, he didn't have any item like that. But if Seojun would tell him, he can go and find an item like this. But from Theo's bag, some tower coins, some pouches, and a weird purple necklace fell. Seojun also noticed this purple jewel, and, curious, he picked it up. After checking its status window, the system notified him that this is a necklace with scratched jewel and it's an E-rank item, and all the info is sealed as it is an unappraised item. So, Seojun called the tower manager and asked if she will help him appraise this item just like she did with the straw hat. And Aileen instantly replied, "Of course she will help, my dear Seojun." So, Seojun offered a basket of cherry tomatoes, and after accepting it, Aileen immediately started appraising the item. And after a while, in front of Seojun, the same rusty, scratched necklace transformed into a beautiful golden necklace. Seojun was also surprised seeing how the necklace completely transformed, and the system notified him that it was the necklace of light. It was a rank C item, and after wearing it, it emitted a bright light, glowing the entire surrounding. And the more high-level the user is, the brighter the light. Well, seeing this, Seojun got surprised and happy at the same time. He couldn't believe how he got the exact right item he needed. Even the warrior rabbit was happy and excited, seeing now he would be able to go on an underwater adventure. Just then, curious Theo asked, "Was the item helpful? Can Theo remain Sales Cat Theo for a little while longer?" And Seojun, holding Theo's cute paw, realized Theo indeed has the golden paws of luckiness. Every item he picks ends up rare and valuable. So Seojun decided to give Theo the title of Sales Cat Theo forever. He promoted ordinary Theo to Sales Cat Theo forever. Hearing this, at first, Theo was confused. So, with excitement, Seojun lifted Theo up, explaining that from today he officially appointed Theo as the Sales Cat Theo, and now Theo was responsible for the distribution of the crops. Everyone, from baby rabbits to warrior rabbits, started to clap at Theo's promotion. Meanwhile, Theo couldn't believe he was going to always be Sales Cat Theo and could enjoy the benefits of Sales Cat Theo forever. But it was not the end. Seojun was so happy that he promoted Theo to the position of president just for today, as he really did a great job getting that light necklace. Theo was just too happy and started dancing, raising his hand. The next moment, Theo, using his president authority, commanded the warrior rabbit to use that necklace and bring a lot of delicious fish from the pond. The warrior rabbit gave a military salute, saying he will. After a while, we see Seojun wearing the necklace, and as soon as he did, the necklace started shining bright light, which amazed Seojun. Seeing how this tiny necklace was emitting soft light that didn't hurt the eyes but was able to brighten the entire area, Seo-jun took the necklace out, saying to the warrior rabbit that it was said that the higher the level of the user, the stronger the light it will emit. So he asked the warrior rabbit to try the necklace, and the warrior rabbit was also very excited to try it out. As soon as he wore the necklace, it started to emit a very sharp and bright light, almost blinding Seo-jun. He somehow blocked the light from his hand while closing his eyes. Well, a frustrated and a little jealous Seo-jun realized that even a little rabbit is more powerful and higher level than him, and the warrior rabbit was standing with his chest held proudly and smiling. But at least Seo-jun was glad that at least using this item, the problem of seeing in the dark would finally be solved. At first, he was a little doubtful if this necklace would really emit bright light, but now Seo-jun was sure it will. After that, we see Seo-jun with the rope he made with his Ultra Pro Gigamax God Edition onion leaves. He was tying the rope around the warrior rabbit and telling him to be safe, not to do anything reckless, and to hold the rope tight. The warrior rabbit nodded. Then, Seo-jun, after the rope was done, while holding the rope, instructed the warrior rabbit, saying if the warrior rabbit can't breathe underwater, or if he comes under any dangerous situation, all he has to do is to pull the rope twice, and Seo-jun will know something happened, and he will pull him out. The warrior rabbit excitedly agreed to do so. While the warrior rabbit was getting ready to dive inside the pond, Seo-jun reminded him to also take his dagger and his pouch, as his hammer will be difficult to swing underwater, and if he finds anything, he can store it inside the pouch. After taking the dagger and the pouch, the warrior rabbit was finally fully prepared to dive inside the pond. And once again, Seo-jun said to the warrior rabbit to take care and be careful, and the warrior rabbit gave a warm thumbs up in response, saying he will. Then, the warrior rabbit took a deep breath and dived inside the pond, and hurriedly started swimming inside the hole, ready to face whatever was coming. After swimming for a while, he finally saw a bright light at the end of the tunnel, so he sped up, holding the rock of the tunnel. He started to dash toward the exit, and finally he reached the exit after a while. As he went outside the exit, he was amazed. In front of him was a whole underwater ecosystem. The water was also very deep. It was so deep that at the bottom of the water there was only darkness. It was like floating in a galaxy with thousands of fishes and mysterious water monsters. He even saw a huge whale with a gem on its head. But then he realized something. All the fishes and sea monsters near the exit were laying dead, and he realized it must be because of the poisonous soup that Seo-jun accidentally dropped in the pond. Then the warrior started doing his work. He took out Seo-jun's dagger, went close to a huge fish, and with his swift movement, started butchering the fish. As he cut the stomach of the fish, he noticed something mysterious. Suddenly, golden light started to come inside the stomach of the fish, and then some golden liquid started to pour out from it. Curious, he thrust his hand inside the fish's stomach and took the mysterious liquid out, thinking if he gave this mysterious golden thing to Seo-jun, Seo-jun would definitely praise him, hug him, and give special treatment like Seo-jun gives to Theo. While thinking this, he opened his pouch and took the mysterious golden liquid inside. Then he tied the big fish up with the onion rope, but little did he know, the smell of the blood attracted something ominous. Startled, he immediately turned back, and the big shark was dashing toward him, opening its huge mouth, which was loaded with razor-sharp, steel-tearing teeth. The warrior rabbit somehow dodged the shark, but the shark's target was not the warrior rabbit, but the fish that the warrior rabbit caught. The shark took a big bite of the fish, and the dash of the shark created a huge wave which blew the warrior rabbit back, and the rope that was tied on his stomach got tighter, making it difficult for him to breathe. Fortunately, the shark was only interested in the fish, so after taking the bite, the shark left. But the warrior rabbit was losing consciousness and was drowning deep into the ocean's darkness. But he didn't give up. With the little bit of his strength, he pulled the rope 2 times. Meanwhile, outside, after getting the signal, Seo-jun got alerted and commanded everyone to immediately grab the rope and start pulling the warrior rabbit with all their might. One by one, everyone grabbed the rope, and immediately, with Seo-jun leading, started pulling the rope. The sickle was leading the rabbit gang, and the chubby rabbit was leading from the back. Finally, after a while of hard work, they finally managed to pull the warrior rabbit. But to Seo-jun's surprise, the warrior rabbit was unconscious. Seo-jun got worried and panicked seeing the warrior rabbit unconscious. He gently picked up the warrior rabbit in his arms and started to shout his name, but the warrior rabbit was still not responding. Seo-jun was getting more and more worried and panicked, but the warrior rabbit remained unconscious. Everyone got panicked and worried, from the baby queen bee to the cart rabbit. Seojun started to cry and worry, begging the warrior rabbit to wake up. With this, the episode ends here. Write 45-incher in the comment. Goodbye.